We can have a lot of different children coming from a lot of different countries. We also have a lot of rental properties in our zone. The transient nature of the school can be quite high. So it means that we have a lot of different kids coming in with different needs, and we have to make the most of every learning opportunity. We have to be able to start as soon as they arrive and make the most of every day. So there are no interruptions that happen during the day, especially during learning time, reading, writing and maths. We make sure that there's no visitors coming in if we can avoid it.
Our PD at the school is about building adaptive expertise. So the teachers have expertise that they're building on and building between each other, and then they are able to adapt their expertise to then go and use it in their classroom and then bring it back to the staff meeting and share it with others and teach each other and learn from each other. And that's the same thing we want to build with the children.
It's what we do, it's a part of what we do, and we know that that can help us to grow as teachers. But we also know that I could knock on anybody's door tomorrow and say, hey, can I come and watch a writing lesson next week because I heard you're doing something really cool.
We develop our systems in a way that's coming from the classroom, that is coming from the noise that's happening in the classrooms, not because of what's happening in the principal's office.
I want the children to all participate. I say participation is the magic of learning to them. And so to reinforce to them that participation, that physical moving, it very clearly shows, oh, I joined in. You didn't have to give a right answer to get to move. You just participated. So as soon as they've participated in the lesson, they move across to the other side. It comes back to manaakitanga again, whanaungatanga and ako, is that the children know what is expected of them. They know that they're expected to be active in their learning, and that is reinforced.
These hand signals are called silent signals. Like this sign is to agree, so that we know that we're listening to them.
This is disagree. We can show that we love the idea by making a heart with our hands.
When we ask someone else to add on, it's because we have got some of it, but we're having trouble getting the rest.
When you bang your fists together, it means for someone else to speak up louder, and you can also say that you've learned something new.
I tend to do this a lot of times because I always learn from other people.
Well, that's the real heart of it. The children are building the capabilities to be teachers and learners, depending on the situation.
I have kids that now are confidently speaking in class, they speak in full sentences, they're joining in. I don't have to prompt them anymore. They now know what to say, and it's just built confidence.
At middle school, learning is the most important thing, and Stan and Katie have built that culture up. If for some reason learning isn't happening, what are we going to do to fix that? How are we going to move forward? And a lot of things that they've put in place over these years is moving us towards making learning the focus of everything that we do.
When they use a talk move that I'm focusing on at the time, in my classroom, I use a peg system to reinforce to them that that was a positive thing that they've done. I use the peg because it's active, so they stand up and they walk and they put the peg on. It's affirming to them. It's affirming that, oh, I did a good thing. Some children, the verbal isn't going to go in, the brain's full right now. I've listened to you enough, lady, you need to be quiet. So the standing up and the walking is like, oh yeah, everyone noticed that I did the right thing.
Dan and Katie are leading us in a direction, but they don't necessarily know what exactly that will look like until we have grown it and built it. We are a community, we are a team. Everything we have done over the last 5 years, we have built together.
We all co-construct, we make the documents together so that we all know we've got a part, we're invested. Can you help me with this bit, girl? I know you can do this really well, let's go.